Hello students, welcome to Vedyuk. I am your history mentor. And in this video, we are going to learn remaining part of our history's first chapter, the rise of nationalism in Europe. So the question is, did nationalism end in 1848? No, because making of nation state is not completely done yet. How did Germany and Italy got unified? How did Britain got unified? There is lot of question here. So let's solve them with the topic making of Germany and Italy. So let's start with Germany. We have seen that conservatives were playing role of villain in our story. But now this negative character plays an important role in spreading the nationalism in Europe. As conservatives notice that if they support liberals, then their opportunity will get doubled. So now what happened that liberals demanded for constitution, but king denied this demand. So these peoples went to landlord of Prussia and asked them for help. And asked them for what? Help in the unification of Germany. So after that, chief minister of Prussia, Ottoman Bismarck, with the help of his army and landlords, they had a fight with French, Austria and Denmark. Why only French, Austria and Denmark? Because German region was in the control of this nation. After continuous fight of 7 years, Germany became unified nation and Kaiser William I became the first king of Germany on 18 January 1871. He mainly focused on modernization of currency, banking and judicial system. Now let's see how Italy got unified. So in 19th century, Italy was divided in 7 parts and Sardinia, Piedmont was the only Italian-speaking region having Italian Prince Victor Emmanuel II. Chief Minister of Italy, Count Cavour, formed an alliance with France and defeated Austria and Habsburg in 1859, and he withdrew the northern part of Italy from them. And in the next year, Count Cavour took back south part of Italy from Spain with the help of Giuseppe Garibaldi, who was an Italian revolutionary, and his army in 1816. Now it's turn to make central part of Italy free from Pope, but they got frightened and surrendered. And now central part of Italy got freedom. So in this way, Italy became unified and King Emmanuel II was declared as the king of all Italy. So now let's see what happened in Britain. Now can you think why the topic is strange case of Britain and not something else? So let's understand it. Now the unification of Britain was a very lengthy movement. Primary identity of people living in British Island were English, Welsh, Scot or Irish. Now English nation grew in wealth, importance and power. So they extended their influence on other nation of Ireland, and in 1866 English Parliament grabbed the power from monarchy. Now the Act of Union between England and Scotland in 1701 formed United Kingdom of Britain. Now two types of groups were there in Ireland, Catholics and Protestant. So there was always a tense situation in Ireland because of the disputes between these two groups. And as always, England took the advantages of this tense situation and forcefully captured Ireland in 1801. With this, a new British nation was established, propagating the English culture. Now, new British flag, that is Union Jack, national anthem, God Save Our Noble King and English language were the symbol of New Britain. France, Germany, Italy, Britain all were emerged as a nation state now. So let's come to our next topic, visualizing the nation. Artists of 18th and 19th century personified nation as the female figures. Now these female figures did not stand for any particular woman in real life, and female figures became the allegory of nation. Marianne became the allegory of France, and Germania became the allegory for Germany. You can see their picture in the video. Now let's come on our last topic of this video as well as last topic of our lesson. So, by the end of 19th century, nationalism lost its idealistic liberal democratic sentiment, and now the feeling of nationalism started converting to imperialism. Imperialism is a policy of extending countries' power and dominion. Let's see how nationalism converted in imperialism with the example of Balkan region. That time, Balkan region of Europe was under the Ottoman Empire, and the Balkan was a region with a great extent of geography and ethnic variation. Residents of Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, Greece and Serbia were known as the Slavs. Now Slavs are the group of people who speak the various Slavic languages. This Slavic nationalities struggled to define their identity and independence. This resulted in broken down of Balkan states. Each country was jealous of another and wanted to capture more territory. Because of all this, Balkan became an era of intense conflict. Big nation states like Russia, Germany, England tries to capture the Balkan region, which resulted in First World War. After that, many anti-imperialist movements took place everywhere by nationalists, and the idea of nation-state got accepted as natural and universal. So, in this way, we have seen that how idea of nationalism and nation-state spread in all over the Europe during 19th century and what revolution had took place in Europe. So now, there are some questions which I have mentioned here and you have to solve them with the help of your textbook. Till then, keep watching and keep learning. Stay tuned for next videos and updates. Thank you.